Hello class, my name is Demetrius Wilson and I will be the professor for Management 2. I like to create a tutorial video just specifically for my class to kind of navigate you through etudes. Some individuals are new to etudes, some individuals have been using etudes for quite some time, but I like to provide this video to the students because I believe that it helps them navigate, takes out the unknown and makes it a very straightforward class. So just walking you through everything. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. But I believe that the video is pretty straightforward and the class is pretty straightforward as well. As you see, I've gone into my browser and I pulled up etudes. If any of you guys don't know how to get there, I guess you could look at the video and see where the portal is. But if you don't know what your user ID and password is, I'll look for the instructions on the Southwest website on that and send those out to you. So user ID goes right there, password goes right there, and you just go ahead and magically click log in and it'll take us to Etudes land where it has our class. Now I have a lot of different classes because I've taught classes in Etudes before, and I'm currently teaching 2 classes this semester. So I have LASC, BUS 001, 0702, and that's for Business 1. And then I also have this class, which is MGM 002, 0721 for the fall semester. So this is Management 2. So if you're getting this, you should be enrolled in Management 2. If you're not, either look at your schedule or maybe I send it to you errantly, but probably not because I'm going to send it out of the rosters to everyone. So what you do for this particular class, because I made a video for general business as well, you just go ahead and click on the hyperlink that's applicable to whatever class you're in. Now we're going to start, and from top to bottom we're going to go through all of these, and I'm going to tell you where everything actually goes. Right? So here you have welcome to LASC MGM 002, right? But I'm going to actually put this video right here. Right? I'm going to put this video right there, and then you'll be able to click on it and review it and check it out whenever you need to if you need any assistance. Now, recent announcements. It should be a recent announcement there. I didn't put the announcement there. I should have. But let's just click back over to my Business 1 class because I know I put the announcement. The announcement for you guys is going to be the same for their class. You're just going to do these steps. So I'm just going to copy and paste that at the beginning of class. It's pretty straightforward, and my classes kind of mirror each other. So I'm going to put those chapter 1 instructions over there for all of you guys to see. And those will be right here under recent announcements. So when you go into the home screen, you'll see this video and you'll see the recent announcements. And I can edit it. I think I can put it to where I can add the chat where it pops up there too, but I'll get to that in a little bit. You can go to the course map. The course map I don't really use myself, but it shows everything like the syllabus, chapter 1, and then the chapter 1 quiz. I typically don't use it, but if you need to use it or you want to use it, go right ahead. But that's what I use announcements for, because when you go into the home screen, the announcements are right there on the right hand side to show you exactly what you need to do for the week. Right? We're just going to go straight through the book, go chapter by chapter, and since it's a class that goes from August to December, we'll just do 1 chapter each week. As I stated, the announcements, right? The announcements will be right there. Like for instance, if I wanted to add those announcements, or let's do it like this. Let's add the announcement. So let me go back to this class. I'm going to go to the announcements that I have, because remember I said they're the exact same for your class and for Business 1 this week. I'm just going to copy those. I'm going to go here and I'm going to add it. And all it is chapter 1 instructions. You see I've posted those up, and as I typically post up for all of my classes. So when I do that, and I just come down here, right, and I just go ahead and hit done. Right. Now, actually one other thing I want to do, I want to make sure that that's open and available for you guys. So if it says release date is August 30th, I'm going to just put the 29th. Not that I have a time machine, but just so it comes up. So let's rewind a little bit and let's go back to home, and bam, voila, like magic, the chapter 1 instructions are there. I want you to watch the Welcome to Etudes video, which is this, review the syllabus, watch the chapter 1 lecture, which I'll show you how to get to, supplemental videos, I'll show you how to get there as well, complete the supplemental video assessment or assignment, Read chapter 1, complete the chapter 1 quiz, and have a good day and a great week. That's all I ask. Eight things right there. So if we go back to announcements, now next week, because we'll go into chapter 2, I'll hide chapter 1, and chapter 2 will be shown up on that right side of the home screen, but you can always go back to where your instructions are. So you'll see chapter 1 instructions, chapter 2 instructions, and so on and so forth. Then just click here for the syllabus. All right. Now, if you see, mine looks like this, but when you click view, it comes through like the student view on how you will see it. It'll have everything there: Management 2, Organization and Management Theory. Great, very interesting class. Tells you what book: Fundamentals of Management, Griffin 8th edition. If you have an earlier edition, that's fine too. Talks about the business administration, management slash supervision department, and what that department and their goals are all about. You'll review that. The course overview for this particular course, student learning outcomes, what you'll need to know and learn at the end of this course. We should be able to say, hey, can you effectively discuss the 3 fundamental functions of management: planning, organizing, controlling, and also leading's in there. Can you discuss those appropriately, right? Those are some of the things that you should be able to do after this class. Homework and exams tells you about that. Attendance, right? It's an online class, so you can kind of spread out. If you're a night owl and you want to do stuff at night, great. If you're an early morning person and you want to do it early in the morning, that's great too. Just make sure it's in by the deadline. Things are due 1 week after. So since this class, hey, I'm going to give you guys all the way till the following Monday, right? Because your class becomes available on the 31st. I'm going to give you all the way to the 7th to submit everything. So when you do read the syllabus, make sure you do this. I've read the syllabus and accept its terms, and you just click there for yes. All right. But I'm not going to go through it detail by detail. It's your job and your duty to go through the syllabus and read it. Now, if you click on modules, and this is very, very important. Now, I'm going to go back to view, because the modules is where you're going to see all your videos. So I'm going to have a chapter 1 lecture, chapter 2 lecture, chapter 3 lecture. I'm going to lecture for every single chapter that we go over. You're going to click on this link to watch the lecture and see me. You're going to click on these other links to watch your supplemental videos, which you need to write a short summary on. So chapter 1 lecture, just go ahead and click there, and you'll see it pops up, and there I am. And basically what I do is I go through the electronic version of the book and kind of key in on the terms that are typically going to be on the test and on the quizzes that you have. So it will help you out, because I want all of you guys to succeed. You just click there, just like your standard YouTube video. It's YouTube, but it's embedded
Hello,
within
class. This is
eTunes.
Demetrius Wilson. This is Management 2, and this is Chapter 1.
And there you go. So videos typically may be about 30 minutes long or something like that. I know sometimes these videos can become boring, but try not to fall asleep. Try to listen attentively, because I'm trying to key you in and help you with the things that'll be on the quizzes and on the test. So you'll watch my lecture, then you'll watch your 3 supplemental videos, or however many supplemental videos I create or put there for you to watch for that semester, but for that module, for that chapter. Sometimes there'll be more, sometimes there'll be 5, just because there's 5 videos that are just so good and so applicable to what you're doing. So for instance, Netflix, you all know who Netflix is and what they do. You just click on there and see how it just populates right there, because I've embedded it within eTudes, and you just watch the story on Netflix, and maybe that's the story that you want to
individual
write on.
that is like smart, like
Or maybe you want to write on any of the other 2. See this right here? That's the refresh button. So once you watch my video, watch the second or the first supplemental video, and you want to go back to watch the others, or you want to jump back and forth, right? You have to hit that to refresh to go back to modules. Watch planning, organizing, leading, controlling, communications, what could possibly go wrong. It's a pretty funny video. Now, if you click here on assignments, tests, and surveys, this is where your quiz will be, right? You will have a quiz for every chapter, right? The only time you may, and I just say may because I'm not promising this, you may not have a quiz is possibly if I don't give one on the week for the test. And that's just a possible. I may need to have a test and quiz on the same week. So I'm just going to test drive it because, and I don't have the quiz available for me. I'm the professor, but this is how it would look for you. So it would come up like this, and it would say Chapter 1 quiz. You just go ahead and click begin. You have 30 minutes. There are only 10 questions. You should be able to get through 10 questions in 30 minutes. Worth 50 points, 5 points each. You click on begin, and there you go, right? So you should be able to get at least the first one right? So has that, you click in the radio button, whatever the answer is, and then you click next and you continue on, and then you hit finish. This continue later button, you shouldn't be using that because you don't have an unlimited amount of time to complete the quiz, okay? So hit next, go to the next one, complete that, complete all 10 questions, and then hit finish. So the quizzes typically will have 10 questions. Sometimes they'll have 5 and be worth 10 points. Depends upon the subject matter. But the tests will obviously have more questions. Then you go here for your class discussion, and the class discussion is just writing about the supplemental video that you like the most. And the reason why I put it in class discussion because I want you guys to kind of look at everybody else's and see what they've learned, see things from other people's perspective. It helps you learn. Don't just learn from the professor, learn from the other students within the class. So you go here, it says Chapter 1 Supplemental Video Assessment. You click there. And it says, pick the supplemental video you enjoyed the most and let me know how you plan to utilize this information to become a more effective manager and or employee. And if you see that avatar right there, I put that there. There's a way to do it if you don't know how to do it as of yet. I'll find my video that I've sent out to other classes to show them how to create an avatar for them. You can put your own pretty or handsome picture right there, or you can put something like this that I have that's not yourself. So Flash is right there. I like to put comic book heroes and stuff like that. Sometimes I may switch it up and put Hulk or things of that nature, right? So everybody doesn't always want to put their glamour shot or their picture up there like myself. So I'll teach you guys how to do that if you're interested. And it'll help you in the other classes as well. So as always, you can just click there for you to refresh and you go right back to where you were. If you have questions, you can use that. They have a student lounge where you guys can talk amongst yourselves. Typically, if you want to reach out to me, I would do it via email. You see my email addresses in the syllabus. That's the best way. I do work a 9 to 5. I have a regular job. I'm an adjunct professor, so I'm not here all the time. So the best way to reach me is to email me because I can access the emails from my phone. The chat room is right here, and if you want to chat back and forth, or you want to chat and send something to me, you can do it there. But like I said, email is the best way. I think there's a way for me to put the chat in the home screen where it pops up first, and I'll look into doing that shortly. Etudes is very user friendly. I can jump back and forth and change a lot of things. A grade book, your grade book will pop up and it'll show everything that has actual number grade on it, like all of your quizzes and your tests. I'll review your supplemental video assessments separately. But your Chapter 1 quiz is already there. As soon as we do Chapter 2, the Chapter 2 quiz will be right there as well. Student online resources. So you have these resources right there that show all these different things that you can look into. Etude student orientation, new student campus orientation, student success center, all of that good stuff. So you see all those things, they pop up. They're very useful. But like I said, I just like to make a video to kind of personalize it, diminish the digital divide between the professor and the students in this class, and just, make it like open forum and show you guys that it's easy to get through etudes. You still have to do the work of reading the book and doing the class, but it's easy to get through etudes and navigate through this. And we'll all enjoy the ride together. There's no reason for anybody not to be successful in this class. If you're not successful in this class, it's because you didn't want to be successful in this class. I drop students if they're not participating. So how do you make sure that you don't get dropped? Make sure that you take your quiz, right? You make sure that you take the quiz because I'm going to go back. I'm going to look at after week 1 who didn't take their quiz. If you didn't take your quiz, then you're in jeopardy of getting dropped, especially in the first couple of weeks if you haven't done quiz 1 or quiz number 2. And I know that you haven't done anything. But I have this right here, which is called my activity meter, that shows your first visit, your last visit, site visits. If you clicked off on the syllabus that you approved that, modules completed, post assessments, and everything like that. So make sure that you stay on top of your stuff. And as you can see down there, good job, Kiana Alford. She's already in there. Users are present. I can see everybody who's in there in case I need to chat with people or things of that nature. So that's it. This video will be posted right here. So next time when you go in, I'll take the video, I'll upload it to YouTube, I'll link it and embed the code right here. So you always have access to the video and your announcements will be right there. I believe it's pretty straightforward, but if it's not, feel free to email me and I can walk you through, pretty much anything. If I have to break out the tech big guns, let me know. I'm sure I can get into contact with someone, but typically I don't have any problems with anything that I can't resolve on my own. So, looking forward to a wonderful ride, wonderful class. And as always, I want you guys to have a good day and have a great week. And let me know if you have any questions. I'm always here to assist you and get you through this class. Have a great day.